Melissa and Joe Gorga didn't really know Luis Ruela's line of work. Luis Ruela's, who is he? Though he seemed to be Teresa Giudis's knight in shining armor, was this portrayal too convenient? Or the perfect love bubble that would never burst? We've seen a lot of house husbands on Real Housewives of New Jersey, and Luis is the most recent. However, he's also the most recent Bravo house husband to be linked to scandal after purported scandal. Let's start by asking ourselves whether he reminds us of Brooks Ayers from Real Housewives of Orange County. Suddenly appears, love bombs, puts the housewife on a pedestal, and is unable to provide clear answers to inquiries. Vicki Gunvalsone's ride or die was intended to be Brooks. He was lying about the medical records, it turns out. He told tales of envy, ex-girlfriends, and heated arguments with the OC housewives. Vicki was attempting to defend him when they essentially flashed the warning flags in her face. Melissa Gorga claims that she and her husband didn't really have never known what Luis performs on the RHONJ after show. She, to put it mildly, didn't entirely grasp, but she could tell it had to do with marketing. His inability to effectively advertise or sell himself to the extent where Teresa's family is unaware of his line of work is red flag number one. To put it bluntly, Luis is a veteran businessman, and that part isn't all that different from the majority of RHONJ, from Chris Loretta to Teresa to Joe Gorga to even Rich Wackile or Dolores Catania, who all jump from one thing to another in search of what might work, despite having a core business they are advertising at the time. This brings up red flag number two: no one is aware of the cause he is advocating. And what about the debate? How many court battles has the individual been involved in during the past year? And nobody recorded anything about the recent pizza business in writing. Third warning sign: no contracts. Having conducted business with relatives before, you would be aware that business connections can occasionally be the most difficult. Contracts must be used.